All righty. All right. Shalom. Shalom. First and foremost, we're going to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Chakadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone who rule well, and salutation and much love to you, Akim, out there pushing out this word in truth and sincerity. And salutations as well to the rest of the elect of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. But brothers from Great Millstone Tampa back with another lesson. Lord's will is going to be edifying to the hopeful elect. And we're going to start in show this on the screen. We can start in Isaiah 19. Because right now, what you got going on right here in the news. Brother. Yeah, you got protests all around the world. Yeah, but chiefly, we're gonna focus here on America. You got these pro-Palestine, small hat, anti this. So hey, the Lord's stirring up division here in America. So that's why I've just been watching this go on all day. And it's spreading to these different countries as well. These protests with the pro-Palestine, and now they're passing the laws. You can't talk about the small hatters. Now they're putting it in the books. But
that's right.
Let me read the Isaiah 19 and 2. I'm gonna read it in the GNT real quick. It says the Lord says, "I will stir up civil war in Egypt and turn brother against brother and neighbors against neighbors." So what you got? They got these protests, which we know it's all set up anyway. The same nigga that supported Black Lives Matter and them niggas that was burning the buildings down, which was what George Soros. Now they're saying that he's funding all this as well. But we're not ignorant of Satan's devices, man. We know what it is. Ultimately, this is uproars of the people. Because what they just protesting, and it's why is it all at these college campuses? Been telling brothers to the spirit, keep an eye out on this. They're gonna bring some kind of shit from this, Lord's will. Some Black Swan event or whatever. Some shit get going. Esau bring in his sword. Let me keep going though. It says rival cities will fight each other and rival kings will struggle for power. Yeah, so the Lord's stirring up Egyptian against Egyptian. You've seen these protests, the movie Civil War came out not too long ago. That spirit is out here, spirit of division. And the Lord said, a nation, a kingdom divided cannot stand. You see, America's crumbling. America, the great, is divided. You got people protesting shit that don't even concern them. Don't got two tokens, $2 in the bet. Meanwhile, all these the homelessness is running rampant in America. The drug crisis, hell, fentanyl overdosing niggas on every corner. But you worried about people all the way on the other side of the world. See, you Americans are about to wake up to reality real soon. You ain't gonna have the time to go protest for people that you ain't even met in your life. You're gonna have to protest for your next meal. Shit.
And when that starts happening over here in the United States, because we bring it out all the time. Every time we put up a lesson, we tell you about Jacob's trouble when this place hitting the fan. When it happens here, and it will, you think the other nations across the world are going to be protesting for
right?
For Americans? They don't have a dog in this race. I don't know why. And it's the same thing with the whole Black Lives Matter and the LG such and such. These people, they don't, they just protest to protest. And again, like you mentioned, it's the same crowd, all right, being funded by the same guys.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's all set up on the left-hand side.
Esau's gonna bring something from this. Watch. You heard it here first. Reporting live. All right, the prophets are here to tell you that Esau got something up his sleeve, man. And you see why he keep putting this on the man. All of a sudden, that's the big news. All these protests in the colleges and shit. And Amalek playing the victim. He got to play the victim. That's what you seeing happening. That's what's happening. Esau, Edom, chiefly Amalek is playing the victim. So now as everybody's pointing the finger at him, now he gotta, he gotta get off the ropes. He gotta do something, because
well, he's counting on his attack dog to set the rules up. So America, so that we can't bring out their atrocities. You can't go into all their corruption. You're not allowed to talk about it, like you mentioned a minute ago.
Yeah,
so
because their glory is being turned into shame.
Yeah,
shameful spewing. So now this nigga got to cover up the shameful the shame that's coming out. Now he got to make it illegal to bring out his past, illegal to bring out how he got his honor, right? Because they're supposed to be that's an honor to be the Lord's people. But what? How did they claim that title? Well, now you look at it, how they got there is shameful, So now they got to kick dirt in your face, make it so you can't, make it illegal to look into this nigga. Yeah, but here it is. You can pay for 23andMe, and they're gonna supposedly tell you who you go back to.
Exactly, bro. It's a bunch of BS. And if you're not hip to this yet, then you haven't been paying attention. You just you're just floating around this place without a care in the world. This stuff is gonna start affecting you people, you so-called Americans out here, man. All right, in the worst way possible. You're not gonna be able to say or do anything anymore without the man, breathing down your neck, man.
Yeah, and that's why Esau's about to bring perfect time to bring the chip, man. As all this is coming in censorship and more and more control, that's all leading to the chip. It's all leading down the road to the chip. Go ahead.
All right, so we'll got Isaiah 19, verse 1. It says, the burden of Egypt, behold, the Lord Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai rideth upon a swift cloud, and shall come into Egypt, and the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. You want to go in there? Or keep it?
Good. Yeah, that's what I just read. I just read that.
Oh, did you read? I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, I had read it in the GNT though.
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah, you good? You can go ahead.
Yeah, I'll speak on it. But yeah, the second verse. Most importantly, I'll read it again in the KJV. Salakia. This is Isaiah 19, verse 2 in the KJV. It says, and I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. Okay, so you Egyptians, as the brother more like you just broke down there, it's you Americans. Okay, because remember, what Egypt is, what this land is considered the spiritual Egypt. Okay, so obviously Egypt isn't really a main player in any of this stuff here. We're just talking about the United States of America, and you Egyptians and you Americans are the Egyptians, and you're basically divided one against the other. Okay, you got your we call it the left wing, the right wing, Democrat, Republican. All right, those are the two main parties. Okay, and you're libertarians and what you call it, independents. That shit don't really matter. Okay,
yep. And that's why the civil wars being, like it said, it literally said it when I read it in the GNT in the second verse. It said the Lord stirring up civil war, and like the brother just named that's what the sides that are being formed. Because what, these pro-American, pro-Trump, conservative, they don't want to keep sending. They don't want America to keep sending billions overseas.
No, these
people, these protesting people up there, they're all about it. They're all the same people that were telling you should put on your mask, take your junk, your shots. Right. Those are the same losers, the left same wing. Demonic, live your best life, identify as whatever you want. Those are the people out there, So, hey, good. I hope the Lord keep bringing judgment upon them. Niggas getting arrested and beat all over the place.
Oh, yeah. And that divide is real clear now because it's really at an extreme now. Left wing and right wing has never been this divided. I mean it's bad. I mean you can clearly
look election.
Say again? And election, and you could real quick. I was gonna say you can clearly look at an individual walking down the street and you could tell what kind of how he votes. Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
You can see it in his face. Simple as you gonna vote for Biden. You got green hair. You clearly okay.
Got a mask on in the car driving with a mask on. Come on, man. We don't need to have a conversation with that person to know where they at. You know what I'm saying? We got this at this point. We got something called spiritual discernment, which people of this world wouldn't know about, but we're able to read a book by its cover, so to say.
Yes, sir. Yeah. And a lot of you and you Americans, you're about to figure out, because a lot of you men, okay, you young men, you're about to get
disappear.
You're about to get sent overseas. You're drug into this war.
Exactly. And that's what the Lord. That's what the Lord's stirring up. Not only you gonna go off to war to fight in World War III, but you're also gonna be fighting a war at your own home. So it's gonna be all out hell for you Americans, man. A life that you never thought you would live will be your last days.
The end of a great kingdom, man. We're living in it. You know, you brothers and sisters that are kind of new to this faith and you tuning into this, this is a good thing, all right? And don't be afraid of it. The scriptures tell you, I'll just read it real quick in the book of Matthew. Matthew 24, this is Yahweh's very words. He told us this. In Matthew 24, verse 6, it says, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. Here's the point. See that ye be not troubled. For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. So, yeah, it's going to get worse, okay? But knowing that all these things have to be destroyed, okay, knowing that it has to go down. The scripture says in the book of 2 Peter, the 3rd chapter, what manner of persons ought we to be in? All right, holy conversation, godliness, looking for and hastening unto the coming of the day of Yahweh. Okay, because we know that this place is about to be destroyed, and again, this shouldn't trouble you, brothers and you sisters out there, because you're not taking part of the wickedness. Okay, you've repented. All right, so you should actually be welcoming all this
rejoice.
Rejoicing. Yeah,
you're supposed to rejoice when you see these things come to pass.
Yeah, man.
That you believe, right? Well, if you believe, then these things must come to pass. Yeah. You trying to get to the kingdom of heaven or not?
Yeah, exactly. Do you want to just continue your life here in America, being an American, watching your daughter marry her her boyfriend, and then all of a sudden now you got you got grandchildren, you can watch your grandchildren we call it grow up and get degrees and all these things. Look, man, we don't have any hope for this place. Will Cripps, I don't think I have it in this book. If you can get it, if you can get Revelation. Oh, I do have it. I got it. Revelation chapter 12, verse 11. It says, and they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb, and that they that overcame him, that they is the elect of Israel, and that him is Esau Edom. Okay.
Yeah, the beast. The beast, Satan. These are his aliases. Satan, devil, that old serpent, the beast, the dragon, Esau, Edom, the white man, white Caucasian, what else? American, German, whatever you want to, call them.
All that, bro.
That's him. Yeah, that's bro. Him. That's whom. Of whom do you speak of?
Mm-hmm. So the elect overcame the beast, the Esau Edom, by the blood of the Lamb, Yahweh, and by the word of their testimony. And
that's the Passover, the blood of the Passover.
Yep. And it says, and they loved not their lives unto the death. Okay, so we don't have any investments here in America, bro. So we, brothers and you sisters that have children, all right, we're not looking for them to grow up and to be outstanding citizens in America and to do this and that, be an engineer, be a teacher. And look, it ain't no time for that. All right, what's about to happen here? More than likely within the next few months, it's going to basically turn Western society on its head.
Yeah, all your goals and aspirations, the next promotion you're looking for, that shit ain't coming, man. This shit, your life. I don't know. We're trying to stress this, but I guess you'll find out soon, if you don't want to believe us, that your life is literally about to change, come to a screeching halt. It's going to change. Your life as you know is going to be completely different very soon. Just one day. In one day, your life is going to be different. And then it's going to continue to get worse and worse.
Mm-hmm. But you brothers
real quick.
Yeah. Overnight, as the brother said, in an instant, in a blink of an eye, it's just going to change. But you brothers and you sisters, you need not worry about that.
Yep.
Yeah, it's going to change for you too, and it's going to be hard for you too. However, you're going to have a protection. All right, you're going to have the Lord on your side, while the rest of the world is going to be running around with a chicken with his head cut off. You're going to be calm, cool, and collective, and you know that this is just part of the story. All right. The next verse 12, it says, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them." And the brothers mentioned earlier, rejoice. And we see these things, it's all right. Okay. But then it goes on to say this: woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. Okay, so the rest of you that don't have Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, you don't have the name, you don't have the protection. All right, you other nations, everybody else, woe to you. It says, for the devil, and there's that another one of his aliases, the devil is come down onto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. So that the brother was just mentioning about basically the censorship and you're not going to be able to talk about these people anymore, the small hatters. You're not going to be able to. There's something they've been talking about, speaking about the Bible in public, making that illegal. All right, certain states are flirting with that. Okay, mainly I think like Texas was talking about it of all places. Okay, so we're not going to be able to push this word out. And if you do try to push this word out, you speaking the truth against these guys, you can lose your freedom. Okay, they're gonna start playing dirty. Okay, they're the devil. He's the devil. He's gonna come down.
They gotta start to make up lies like they did to Yahushua. You know, they just gotta make shit up as they go. You know,
who's gonna fact check them? Right? Just throw them in jail. Fuck it. You know, because they control the narrative. All right, they control the media. They control what goes on in the media. Anybody that works for the media. You look. They're going to play dirty. And that's what we're trying to tell you, brothers and sisters out there, specifically brothers that are out there putting your lives on the line for this thing. All right, don't listen to a lot of these cats out there. You got these, Sakari cats going out there with guns on the street and stuff like that. All right, that's a bad. You don't want to put yourself in that kind of limelight, bro. All right, you got to be incognito with this thing. You got to do this thing. This is very delicate when you preach the truth, because, hey, this again, we tell you the devil, he don't play fair, man. Esau Edom doesn't play fair. He's setting a lot of you cats up for big time.
He makes the rules. He'll just, he'll agree to the rules and then mid game change the rules up on you. Go ahead and violate the rules and then tell you that rule never existed.
Yeah, he'll erase it off the internet. You try to look for it. I thought he'll play that game, bro. He controls this. This is his world. You got to remember. This isn't our world. This is his kingdom. This is his heaven. We don't have any power.
You don't have rules if you make the rules. You know what I'm saying? That's your rules are for people playing the game, not for the creator of the game.
This is Isaiah 10:1. It says, "Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that write grievousness which they have prescribed." Okay, and those unrighteous decrees, I mean, as we talk about them today, they're only going to get more unrighteous as we get closer to the downfall of society.
Yeah, they're talking about he coming down with great wrath. Well, that's that devil. That's serpent. Well, and it said that he spake as a lamb. You know, but the devil about to show you who he is, because there might be smooth words, but there's war in his heart. This devil, he ain't changed, and he's gonna show you that. He just been like the scriptures say. He was let for a little season to deceive the nations for a little season. Well, that deception is coming to an end. So he can't hide behind, like the Wizard of Oz. Then nigga can't hide behind the curtain no more. So he just got to use the sword. You just you pull the curtain back on him. He butt naked back there.
Yeah.
What you didn't realize is he had the sword in his hand. So what option has he got but to start swinging the sword? That's his only option he got.
Because you have the power to expose this man to the whole world. He's not going to allow you to do that much. I mean, he don't have a choice right now, but once he does what he wants to do with the internet,
his narrative,
society, the grid, you can't speak.
What he's doing, what Esau's doing, he's literally justifying what he's about to do. He's about to start bringing heads off in the name of protecting who he wants to protect, which is Amalek. He's going to start killing people, ultimately, that don't worship the beast, because they're the leaders, right? They're the head of Edom, the chief tribe of Edom. So they're the ones ruling everything. But what? So
Yeah,
soon everybody got to get down with their program. So that's what they're conditioning everybody for. If you disobey them, it's to disobey the new system, which
precisely.
they're gonna start rolling heads for it.
Here you go. Revelation 13 and 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so as a brother is saying that, hey, that's going to be his next thing. All right, no more constitution, no more due process or any of that. All right, he has a new system, a whole agenda that he has planned. He has points and bullet points and all these things set
Yep.
up, and it's going to go each way. And if you get if you get in the way of his enterprise, hey, it's off with your head.
Off,
All right.
yeah, off them. Hey, but also though, if you go into that word there for kill, you go into it. It also means to separate. So that's a way they're gonna do that. Because when you're in Revelation 13, it goes into is gonna be going to talking about the mark of the beast. So that's you
Right.
go into the word, it means to separate. So you be casted out or ostracized from society. So they
Right.
don't necessarily have to physically kill you either. They can just
Right.
cut you off from society because you don't. Which that's what's going to happen to us, right? We're going to be completely killed from society. Matter of fact, let me. Read that again, Baba Kashaw. Or
Sure.
yeah, read that again.
Yep.
Actually, you can get whatever you were looking for. That's all you were looking for. Some, but then
Yeah.
read that again though. Just hold
Con.
whatever you were
I'll read
looking
that
for.
now, and then we'll precept. This is Revelation chapter 13, verse 15. It says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
Yep.
All right.
So
And his brother was
let me
mentioning
get.
separating. Go ahead.
Yeah, I got the word here for killed in the Greek. In the Greek, is this it? It might be the other one actually. Yeah, it's the other one. Hold on. Whoa! 666. See? Told you.
Oh,
I told you.
wow. Look at
No,
that.
that's not the word though. I don't think this is the word.
uh,
Hold on.
still
It might
hype
have
me
been.
up.
Yeah, but that's funny though. That's a 666 there. See, that's how they gonna kill you out. It's the mark of the
Yeah.
beast, and that's the word I clicked on. Oh, okay, that's all right. But it's this one right here. But it's supposed to be for killed here. You see the little arrow. All right, so this is the word here. This is for to kill, right? To destroy, inflict moral death, to deprive of spiritual life, and procure eternal misery in hell. All right, but if you go to the root word here, you click on that, and then you go to it says of separation, of local separation. After verbs of motion from a place, depart and flee in separation of a part from the whole, so they can cut you off from the whole system. You know
Look
what I'm
at that.
saying? Separation of one thing from another, okay? Of a state of separation. You could be separated from the state because you ain't got a chip. Or they could just cut. That's how they're gonna cut people off, bro. Physical, temporal, uh, of the place whence anything is. So okay, so you get the point. They cut you off. In other words, now
And
they
that,
don't. Esau don't have to physically. He's not gonna have to physically kill you, which he will. He gonna kill a lot of motherfuckers, but he can just cut you off. Figure it out. Then you don't want to
yeah.
take the tip. Figure it out. You're cut off from society. You can't do nothing. Can't go to the store. Can't do this. Can't get work. Can't get nothing. Figure it out. Then cut off
And
from
it gets
society.
and it gets it's going to be illegal to be homeless. So you don't get caught out there by the authorities. Otherwise, they're going to give you a
Yeah.
place to live.
Yeah. Hey, what you doing out here? Where's your chip? Hey, you can't. We can't scan you. Get out of here. You
Hey.
got to leave the city. Get out. They'll escort your ass out of there. They're gonna escort you out the city.
And this is what the prophets
Or throw you into a camp, a concentration camp.
Mm-hmm. They got them all set up, and this is what the prophets and the believers are going to more than likely have to deal with. This particular scenario here, where we're separated from society, ostracized, and pretty much left for dead. Here's a precept in the book of Second Ezra, the 16th chapter and the 40th verse. It says, "O my people, hear my word. Make you ready to the battle, and in those evils be even as pilgrims upon the earth." All right, so there's going to be a time where we're gonna have to pretty much be on that pilgrimage, moving from place to place. Otherwise, we could find ourselves in big trouble with the authorities or with other people that are. Think of that movie. What is it? Demolition Man. They had a whole new system, a whole new society set up, and then they had the underground. Okay, then basically that's what we're going to be. We're going to be in the underground. All right, big ducking from different kind of danger, perils that come upon our doorstep, so to speak. It goes on to say, "He that selleth, let him be as he that fleeth away, and he that buyeth as one that will lose. He that occupieth merchandise, as he that hath no profit by it, and he that buildeth, as he that shall not dwell therein." If you could, bro, you got the good news there.
The GNT, yeah. Why? What do you need?
If you could read this passage in the GNT, because I think it says it really good there. Second Ezra 16, verse 41. Second Ezra 16 to 41 down. Mm-hmm.
Second Ezra
16.
Oh wait, what the hell? Hold on.
Might be a little delay.
Yeah, I think there's a little delay. You hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you.
All right.
Yep.
All right. I'll just get it out the book that I got here. Hold on.
Okay.
What'd you win again? Second Ezra, what was it?
16, verse 41 on down a little bit.
16, verse 41?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. I got you. All right. The second Ezra 16, 41. You wanted the GNT, right?
Yes, please.
Okay. All right, verse 41. Let's see here. It says, merchants must not. Verse 41?
Yeah, 41.
All right, kind of says, merchants must not expect to make a profit from what they sell. I'll start at verse 40. It says, listen to my message, my people, and get ready for the battle. When the disasters come, you must live as people whose home is not in this world. And the King James talks about the pilgrims. Yeah,
you're right. That's the same passage there. So we basically have to put off this world now, all right, and cut the ties now. Not like you got to stop, just quit your job and whatever.
Right. No, but quit, go in there and quit.
Yeah, no, we'll do that tomorrow morning. Like, I quit.
but no, he told me to quit my job.
Told me you gotta quit. Nah, we're telling you this is a mental and spiritual thing. Okay, you do what you have to do for the man right now, just to live day to day, but it's more of a spiritual separation because it's going to be forced upon you. So go ahead.
Yeah, we're going to be cut off society soon anyway. Like, you're not going to have a choice. They're not going to come to everybody's door. Hey, what you going to do? Rents due. No, man. You just either going to be part of society or you're not one day. That is just going to, Esau's just going to draw the line and say, listen, you either part of the shit or you're not. No more cash. You need this chip. No more credit cards. You need this chip. You need to be verified for who you are. You might be a terrorist. We don't know.
I know. Yeah.
You either need a chip and get digitally verified and have access to the system, or you can figure it out for yourself.
Those are your choices.
But just know that you're an enemy of the state if you're not willing to get chipped. What do you have to hide? That's what they're going to present it as. Through the spirit, not saying that's exactly how it's gonna go, but that's Esau gonna start targeting those. That's why people are gonna get targeted. Why you not chip? And there's gonna be people pointing you out. Hey, he's not chip. Where's the chip? Where's the chip? Hey, in the movie, it's from the 90s. I think it's from the 90s. Idiocracy. Remember, or early 2000s or 90s. You ever seen that movie, Idiocracy?
Mm-mm.
Well, in the movie. It will pretty much they freeze two people to go to wake up in the future later in the future. So the dude wakes up later. I forgot how many years later in the future. I think they wake up in like 2050 or some shit, and or 2500 something like that. But anyway, they wake up and then the guy goes into a store and he's trying to get something, and they're like, "Where's your?" The dude starts bugging, the cashier starts bugging out on him. And he's like, where's your he didn't say chip. He starts saying, where's your ID or some shit like that. But he was referring to his mark, the mark of the beast. That's what he was, because he went to go pay, but he couldn't pay because he didn't have the digital shit they had in the movie. So they were like, yeah, I gotta check it out again.
Futurama did that too. That was in the pilot episode or something like that.
Let me see if I can.
They've been telling Jake.
Yeah, they straight up telling people, bro. But we the crazy guys because we're telling you what the mark of the beast is, man. They've been showing you subliminally, and we've pretty much made it plain as we can. We've done beginning with the elder apostles, great millstone on down, bro. Thousands and thousands of videos showing you, breaking it down with articles, current events, the scriptures, words. I don't know how much simpler we can make it. We're breaking down words, and we got pictures for you. We got articles for you. Got Bible scriptures for you. What else could you?
The languages, if you want Spanish, what you want, man.
Yeah, you got it. You deaf? We got sign language for you. So you come on, man. No excuses. Let me see if I can find this stuff. Go ahead, though. You got it.
Okay, you're looking for something?
Yeah. About the chip or the.
I'll read verse 41 in the KJV. What was it again? 2 Ezra 16, verse 41. It says, "He that selleth, let him be as he that fleeth away, and he that buys as one that will lose." And that's how you got to think of this thing, man. Hey, you maybe you got a business. Hey, don't put all your heart into all that right now because, do what you got to do to keep it afloat. But eventually, you're gonna lose that business. You're gonna lose your merchandise. Okay, all the stuff that you got here, you accumulated over the years, you're gonna have to leave it behind. All right. It says, verse 42: "He that occupies merchandise, as he that hath no profit by it, and he that buildeth, as he that shall not dwell therein." Yeah, exactly. Don't get your hopes up. That's another thing. It's basically what it's telling you. He that soweth, as if he should not reap, so also he that planteth the vineyard, as he that shall not gather the grapes. There's no promise that you're going to be able to reap your investment, man. You people that you have different investment accounts. You might just, when that stock market crash, all that shit's just going to fucking go into the dust, man. Go into the wind. All right. It goes, "And the they that marry, as they that shall get no children, and they that marry not, as the widowers." Yeah. So if you just got married and you over here planning for your first children, your child, and all this stuff, bought the crib, get the baby room set up. Hey, man, all that's for naught. That's what the scriptures are basically telling you. If you do marry, don't plan on having no children. Okay, that's just how it's gonna go down, bro. And if you do plan on that, you're gonna get disappointed. That's what we're trying to tell you. Okay, huge disappointments coming your way. That was really the point. Go ahead, brother, if you have something.
No, I'm still looking for this. I can't remember. I might just have to find it and then do a video on it, but I can't remember where it was at. But
it be that way sometimes. Yeah, man. We hear the prophets. We've given up pretty much everything that we ever gave a damn about in the world. Yeah, we may still have hobbies and things like that we may do from time to time, but really our heart isn't into anything in this world because we already see what's happening, and it's we can't unsee it at this point. Once you open up to this truth and the Lord opens up the understanding to this truth, pretty much that's all you're going to be thinking about. And every single day you're looking at your phone waiting for the notification saying that this happened or that happened, because ultimately all this is going to affect us. Right now we're being affected in our pockets, with all the inflation that's been happening for the past 4 years. Okay, it's getting pretty tough out here. A lot of brothers are speaking on it, like, man, this is getting kind of, shit, I don't know. But, the Lord is keeping us alive day by day. One scripture in the book of, back in Matthew chapter 6, right here, verse 34. This is Yahushua speaking, Matthew 6, verse 34. It says, "Take therefore no thought for tomorrow, for tomorrow shall take thought for the things of itself. Sufficient unto the day is the evil thereof." So the Lord gets us through, the prophets, the servants. He gets us through each day, day by day. We take it this day by day. When tomorrow comes, we'll worry about tomorrow's problems. Tomorrow's problems are sufficient for tomorrow. Today's problems are sufficient for today. All right. And if you just have the faith and you're believing in Yahweh Bashem Yashai, you're calling, you're watching, then it's as the scriptures say, it's just going to go by quick. The Lord is shortening the days for who? The elect's sake. So, yeah, time is flying by. Yeah, you broke. Yeah, all this stuff. But remember what the prophecies are saying. Be not troubled, because all these things must come to pass, and they will come to pass before the end actually comes. The end. Okay? You got it, bro?
Yeah, we should know that the Lord's already begun to visit the earth. If you're watching diligently, measuring the times, so it's only a matter before the end comes. But yeah, we can go ahead and close out though. You got anything to say with? You got something? You got anything else?
No, I don't have any other scriptures here. But yeah, just on that last point there, don't stress over all these horrible prophecies that you keep hearing us bring out. Don't stress over it. Just know that it's something that needs to happen. It has to happen. Okay? And it's for the betterment of the earth. And if you will be of the elect of Israel, then you have no reason to be worrying about nothing. You're here worrying about
yourself. Die, man. People must die.
Exactly. I mean, you're sitting here watching these videos and you're sitting scared out of your fucking gourd. You're in the wrong spirit, man. You should be rejoicing and watching diligently, because this is the only thing we have to hope for. They have nothing else to have. We don't have any faith in anything else. Okay? We don't have faith in the government. They failed us. We don't have faith in the when I say the elders, I'm talking about our elders of our nation. Not talking about the elders of the Great Millstone, but like
Martin Luther King.
Yeah, your grandfathers and all these things, like your uncles. They failed us too. They all did drunk, on drugs.
They still out there bugging out. It's a damn shame. Yeah, it's a damn shame that our grandparents are just, even they're bug outs, and they're from an older generation,
We're supposed to be able to sit and learn, listen to them speak and tell us the stories and learn, and they should have mounds of wisdom, but not anymore. You look at the elderly of today, they don't
Yeah, because really, ultimately, Lord's will be part of that number. We're the oldest generation, really. We're the oldest. But yeah, I feel what you. I feel you, brother. But go ahead, close out.
Yes, sir. So with that, we'll give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, double honors unto the apostles and elders of GMS, Great Millstone. Salute to Akim out there pushing the word out in truth and sincerity. And shalom to you brothers and you sisters listening and learning. Call Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshai.
Shalom.
Shalom.